Hey, Mike here, michaelpitluck.com, and in this video, what we're going to be doing is going through this email here and making sure that the links and tagging systems work. So this is going to be a big video, mostly about tagging. I am going to be creating this email in real time. Let me break it down what's going on for you. This is a video in a sequence of videos that I'm running on how to run a promotion in general, okay? It seems like you just send an email and it's a simple promotion, but there's a lot of things that go into it. We got to make sure that the links and the sales pages attached to those links and the checkout carts, those all work, and you might be using different systems. I'm using ConvertKit for my email provider. I'm using Thrive Themes to help build my web pages, so that's something that we're going to be looking at in this sequence of videos, building a web page, building a sales page. And then finally, I use Kajabi for my checkout system and for hosting my courses and basically the course delivery. And so in the course of creating and running a promotion, you need to make sure that all of your systems, whatever you use, are working together. And so that's basically what this entire video sequence is about, is making sure, doing the real work, making sure that everything works together. It's a little bit messy. I'm doing this in real time. This is a real promotion. And so yeah, that's basically what's going on. And in this video, the next step that we are doing here is making sure that all the links are sent to the appropriate pages. And then we also need to make sure that the tags are appropriately set up for those links here in ConvertKit. And I'll go into why maybe at the end, why we really need to get into the tags. Actually, I'll probably talk about why we're creating certain tags as we create them, okay? But let's dive in. I am an affiliate for all three products that I've talked about: ConvertKit, Kajabi, and Thrive Themes. Thrive Themes is for WordPress. But if you're interested in those products, I have some links in the description. So if you go through them, I would appreciate it because they are affiliate links. All right, let's dive in. So basically, what I like to do is just imagine I'm a customer and look at the email here from the customer perspective. And so, for example, this first link, what's going to happen if someone clicks on that? Well, I obviously need to edit the link. And so I need to go get the sales page for this. And so what I'm going to do is go to the sales page, STF Pauza. So I'll go ahead and copy this. Okay. And I'm a huge control freak, so I just need to make sure that it's always right, that the link I copy is actually for the right sales page. So we got that, and I'm going to close this window for now. And so what I'm going to do is come right here, and we're going to edit, and I'm going to paste the URL here. And so now we need to start tagging, okay? And so I have to think about this in real time. It's kind of hard to do the promotion and talk about it at the same time because I have to think about you also. But what we definitely need to do is interest. And so what I'm going to do is interest, pause a course. Make sure that the tags are working properly. So if I now come back over to this, you'll see this little lightning bolt. That means that the tag is set up. So this link right here is triggering. That's kind of what the lightning bolt stands for, is a trigger. As you can see, a link triggers something. So what I want to do is I want to create a new tag, and this is going to be interest, and this is going to be promo, and this is going to be stuck at home, okay? And so the reason why I want to do this is I'm going to add this tag to every single link in the email. And the reason why is because in a couple days, probably about 3 days after I send the email for the first time, I'm going to resend the email, number one, to people who did not open the email, and to people who did not click on the link. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be able to use this tag to exclude the people who clicked on a link in the email. Okay, so if they clicked on a link in the email, they're not going to get that follow-up email or that repeat email or the resent email, because that would be very annoying. Okay, I'm also going to add people to this tag that opened the email. Okay, so that's pretty much it. So this I'm creating this tag again to filter or exclude people out the next time that I send this email. I'm going to be sending this email to people who did not open the email, okay? And so this tag right here is going to help me define who those people are, okay? It's going to quickly define who they are because anybody who clicks on a link in the email is going to get this tag applied to them, But at the same time, what I'm going to do is after the email or the broadcast is already sent, what I can do is go and see everybody who opened the email. So if I come over to my broadcasts, I can go to, for example, this email here, and I can click Opens. Okay, and what I could do from these opens is highlight all the subscribers. I can select all subscribers and bulk actions, and I can add a tag. And so that's exactly what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the interest in the promo to all the people who opened that promo. And that way when I send out the promo email again, I can exclude everybody who clicked on the link in the email, and that's obviously going to include I'm also going to exclude everybody who opened the email, which obviously includes everyone who clicked on a link. So kind of some redundancy there, but I just really want to make sure that I'm excluding people and not bothering them, okay? So I only want to resend the email to people who did not open it the first time. And so, again, that's why I'm creating that tag, okay? You probably for sure get it because I'm beating a dead horse here. But okay, so let me just think for a second. So we have, so when someone clicks on the start to finish pause style, that indicates interest. And so I want to make sure that I know that this person's raising their hand, they're interested in that course. I also want to have this tag to exclude them from the future resend of this email. I'm trying to think if there's any other tags that I want to include. I guess what I could do is interest in general courses. So interest. And then right here, I could do interest courses. Okay. And so that's, I think that's pretty much it. So now that I realize that, pretty much all these links are going to have 3 different tags. Okay. So for start to finish Solardo, we need to go to, I don't actually have a sales page for that, but I do have a checkout. So I'm going to come over to Zermelo-products. And I'm doing this in real time. So I realize this is messy and that's not going to be everyone's cup of tea, but whoops, let's go back. But it is the process. Okay, so here, this start to finish Solardo style, I don't have a sales page for it. I used to, but right now it's just a checkout. So I'm just going to grab the checkout here. Okay, so this is the checkout cart here. And so now what I'm going to do is just link this. Okay. And maybe I will decide to create sales pages for these products. But for now, I'm just going to set this all up. So let's type in Solardo. And you can see that the interest course Solardo has been updated. We're going to also do promo. And we're going to select interest promo stuck at home. And another thing we're going to do is courses. And we're going to do interest courses. So there we go. So we've the link is there and it's tagged correctly. All right, Secrets of the Groove, same thing. We're going to come to zermelomusic.com, courses, Secrets of the Groove. This should be a checkout as well. So we'll grab the checkout link there. And I definitely plan on building sales pages, but if someone's interested enough, then they will decide to purchase just from the checkout. So let's do, I think I have it SOG. Okay, so we need to update that tag, but we're going to do courses, and we need to do promo. So there we go, okay? So we're going to go back and update the tag here for the Secrets of the Groove. So we're going to do SOG. And SOG, we're going to click on edit. Again, we're just editing a tag, and tags are our numerical system. We just write them here for our human convenience, but changing the name of the tag does not change the underlying number of the tag, and that's the way that ConvertKit works. ConvertKit is assigning a specific number for the tag, and we're just... we could just label it with words, but again, changing the name here does not change the underlying number of the tag, which is what ConvertKit works with. So interest courses, course, and then I'm just going to write the whole thing out, Secrets of the Groove. Okay, just a little bit cleaner to have the same style of name for all the courses. So we'll go to broadcasts again, and we'll go to this. Next step. So in the content, we're just going to just make sure that Secrets of the Groove has been updated. You'll see interest course Secrets of the Groove, interest courses, interest promo stuck at home. So there we go. That is perfect. So kick drum mastery. Let's go ahead and be a little bit smarter about this. Let's go to, although we're almost done here. So courses, and I'm going to command click just so I can keep the product page tab open. So I'm going to command click, and this is a checkout as well. So we'll come over here and edit this and okay, let's do courses, interest, we'll do promo, and then we'll also do, okay, do I have one? I don't know if I don't have one yet. So let's create one. Interest, course, dash kick drum mastery. Okay, so there we go. Okay, perfect. And then, okay, so that link is there. It's triggered, cool. And then so track deconstructions and artist breakdowns will come over here. And, well, of course, what we could do also is just right click and do copy link address. And in Google Chrome, just to let you know, you can shift click on tabs and close them. So you can close multiple tabs at once, just showing you that. Damn it, I'm going to have to blur that page out. Okay, so let's go over here and we'll command or paste that in there. And so courses, and then we have promo, and then we have interest dash course dash track deconstructions. All right, and I think I'll just call it that. Otherwise, that tag name is very long. All right, cool. So, man, this is I know this is a bit of a drag, but this is basically the work, right? This is it in real time. And so this right here is a button that I created with the Button Factory. So this is an image. This ConvertKit treats this as an image. You can create buttons in ConvertKit, especially if you use the new editor, but I prefer the classic editor. And so it's just a really easy process to just create buttons with the Button Factory, for example. You just define what it's going to say, the font, the size of the font, the button size, the padding, the button style, and the radius of the corners here, the background, you can have a color, and all that stuff, okay? And so that's what I use to create that button. But what's cool is I have to show you a little bit of HTML stuff. Again, with the new editor, you won't need to do these things I'm about to show you because you can, I'm pretty sure you can create buttons and you can actually trigger certain tags on buttons. You can't, on images here, it's a little bit harder to trigger things. You could do the link and then you can create like a trigger here. You can select one that already exists, but I'm going to show you how to use a little bit of HTML, which is very easy to make sure that the trigger is correct. So, okay, so with this, what we need to do is select see all production courses. So that's basically going to be this page right here. And so if someone, for whatever reason, wants, damn it, I have to blur that out again. I'm going to close this page because that's going to be annoying to have to blur that out. So right here, what we're going to do is edit this, and we're going to drop the link in, and we'll hit save. Okay, and so now what I'm going to do is courses, all courses. I'm going to Command V, and then I'm going to paste that URL in there again. And what I'm going to do is basically create the tags that I need that I want to apply to the button. Okay, so for example, we're going to do interest-courses Okay, and we also want to do promo. And that's pretty much the only tags that we need. So if I do that, now this is going to be a triggered link. And so if I come, I'm going to highlight it really quick. Just that way when I jump over to the code view, I'll be able to find it more easily. And you can see there it is highlighted. So this is what I want right here, the trigger ID. Okay, and so that's when that little lightning symbol pops up on a link, then this is what it's indicating, that there is a trigger ID. And you can see the trigger ID here is a numerical system. Okay, and so that's what I was saying with the tags. It's actually all the tags combined together create a specific trigger. And so what I want to do is copy this whole trigger and apply it to the HTML in the image. So you can see here's the link tag, the A, right? The A href, and then this, and then you can see that the trigger ID is inside that A link. And so when I come over to the image, so let me show you, for example, if you need to find the image, it's just easier if you just highlight it, for example. Of course, we could have just gone to the next paragraph tag below to see the image, but just, again, a quick way to find something in the code view is to highlight it. And so here it is. So what we need to do is come to the A tag right here, and I just need to paste that trigger inside the A tag just like that. And so now this trigger is now applied to that image. So when someone clicks on this button, the tags that I want will be applied to them. And so I can get rid of this because I don't need it, because now the triggers are going to work for this button. Okay, so kind of a bit of a workaround, but I prefer to work in this older style editor than the new editor. And so that's just something that I have to do. All right, so let's look at the rest of what's going on here. Basically, everything else is going to be the same. With these templates, I'm just going to add the link and the tags. So let's just do it. I was going to stop the video, but I'd rather just keep going with this. And people will definitely be falling off the video at this point, but who cares? Let's just finish the job here. So let's come over, and we're going to come to the template page. And we'll copy this. Okay, and we'll do edit, and we will paste that in there, and then we will do interest. Let's do templates, interest templates, and then promo. Okay, great. So a cool thing about this is that this link and this link are going to actually be taking them to the same thing. So the 11 professional templates and the button right here are basically taking them to the same place. So I'm going to come over and copy that trigger here, and I'm just going to paste that into the button. And so we won't highlight the button this time. We'll just come right over to it, which is going to be right here. And so let's go ahead and paste it into the, oh, you know what? We can't do that right now because we haven't assigned a link to this yet. So let's come over here. We'll copy the page, and here we will click on this, and then we will provide the link, and we'll save. Cool. Now what we'll do is add the trigger. So I'm going to come over here, and we'll get the trigger. So I'm going to do, I'm going to search 11 Pro. So 11 professional templates, and we're going to do this trigger ID right here, and then we're going to come over to the image, which is right here, and in the A tag, I'm just going to apply this trigger just like that. And so when someone clicks on the image, they will have image, which is the button. They will also have those. So if I click on edit now, you'll see that there is a trigger. There is a little lightning sign here. Okay. Cool. And so that was something a little bit different. So I'm glad that I showed you that. Next thing, we're just going to copy the link address of the template bundle here. And this is going to be this link right here. So if we edit the template bundle, we'll paste in the template bundle link. And then we will do let's do templates. So interest templates, and then we'll do promo. Okay. I wonder if I have a... Okay, I do have this. Okay, so let's edit that. And so there we go. So that link is done. Maybe this automatically saves in the broadcast view, which is cool. But what I want to do is fix the template bundle interest link. So if we come over to interest tech house template bundle right here, what we'll do is just edit this really quick, and we'll do template, just like that. We'll save. All right, cool. So if we come back to broadcasts and open up this one, we should come to the content tab here. Again, we're doing this in real time. And so here we should see the updated tag. So actually down here, interest template, tech house template bundle. Okay, cool. That's good. We have already set this one up. Stuck at home package. This is a sales page that we need to make. And so I'm going to need to update this at a later time. Same with the tags. Mixing service, I think I'm going to take this out and just leave the email. So I'm going to actually have to update the copy here. And this is going to be more info slash features. I'm just going to do some features here. I'm not going to do any kind of crazy, problem solution copy. I'm just going to basically list out what they can expect. Okay, cool. Finally, this takes us to the final tag that we're going to want to do. And this is a new thing that we're doing. So this in this video. So what I want to do is edit the link. And what we're going to do is type in your, let's do okay, so I'm doing HTTP here, and we're going to do zermelomusic.com/yourout. So we're going to do that because when someone comes to this page, it's basically they can opt out of a specific promotion. And so this is the page right here. It just says you're out. Request received, you're still on the list, but you won't hear anything more about this promotion. So I always give people the option to opt out of a promotion if they're not interested. And so the way that I handle that is we're going to come to out, and this is not a big deal because I'm not actually going to be using this tag. Actually, you know what I can use it to exclude people later on. So earlier I was talking about creating the tag for who to email and so later I want to resend this email to people who did not open the email. And so I'll be able to determine who those people are by excluding people that have the tag interest promo stuck at home. I'll also be able to exclude, and this is just a redundancy, the people who opt out of the promotion. Okay, just a total redundancy, but it's going to make me feel better. So we're going to do out, and we're going to do promo stuck at home. So if someone clicks on, they don't want to hear anything from this promotion, I can have this. And so later on, if I do decide to communicate with people about the promotion, then I can just exclude the people that have this tag. So it's important that I create this, and it's important to me that I give people the option to opt out of a promotion because I don't want to bother people. I only really want to speak to the people who are interested anyway. And so this gives people a way to kind of self-select out of the promotion. So we'll go ahead and edit that. And that's pretty much it. And so here, when someone clicks on that link in the email, they'll be taken to this web page that confirms that they are out, and it confirms you can close this window so they know that they're just done. And then, wait a minute, why is a tag not applied? Okay, hold on a second. So let's save this. Let's go to the next step really quick. Let's go to content. Okay, so it shows a trigger, but why? So that's interesting. It shows a trigger, but it doesn't show. So what is this trigger ID? Okay, so we're going to get rid of this trigger ID. I don't know what that is, because it's not showing that there's any trigger, which is really weird. Okay, so let's come back down here, edit. So you can see the trigger's now gone away. So let's see if we can out. Okay. All right, so we'll edit that. Okay, save. And let's just make sure nothing weird is happening again. Good. Okay, so there now we can clearly see what is being triggered, and it's going to be the assignment of this tag. Okay? So I think that's basically it. This video was primarily about tagging in ConvertKit and why you want to tag, how to create tags, how to apply the tags, and we saw so many reasons for why you'd want to create a tag. Number one, when someone clicks on a link, they are raising their hand saying, I'm interested in this. So I want to make sure that I know who those people are that are interested, for example, in the Start to Finish Pauses course, because if I run a promotion on that, or I don't know, if whatever I decide to do, content-wise, premium content-wise, free content-wise, for whatever reason, having that category might be helpful later on for talking to the people who have indicated interest. So that's one reason to use tags. Another is for exclusionary purposes. So that first one's for inclusionary purposes. The second one is for exclusionary purposes. We created a interest promo tab, so that way later on I can exclude people who I want to resend this email to, because I don't want to send this email to people who have already seen it. And so creating a tag is a convenient way of being able to exclude the people who I don't want to send the email to. And another reason to create a tag is if someone self-selects out of a promotion sequence, then you can assign a tag to that person, so that way you can make sure that you don't send someone something that they don't want to see. And so tagging helps you with that as well. And that's pretty much it. We also saw a little technical things on how to apply triggers to images in the old kind of classic legacy editor mode here in ConvertKit. But that's going to wrap up this video. I am an affiliate for ConvertKit, so if you're interested in using their product or checking it out, then I have a link below this video. And I would appreciate it if you used my affiliate link to go ahead and get ConvertKit. All right, I would appreciate that. And thanks for watching this video. I will see you in the next one. What are we going to be doing in the next one? To be honest, I'm not totally sure. Let's see, we have this is my little checklist here, and with the sales page, what we need to do is update the email tag and link for package. Okay, package. So I guess the next thing to do here is maybe to create the sales page for the stay-at-home package. All right, so next video is going to be all about Thrive themes and using Thrive Architect to create a WordPress sales page. I will see you in that video. Again, thanks for watching this. Peace.